We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Rockies, center fielder number 7, Lorenzo Cain.
And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one. Harold, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Third, left fielder David Dahl.
He's set. Here it comes. David Dahl comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting fourth.
At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. On the ground to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. At the plate, Anthony Rendon. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's just a challenge fastball right there. Here it is. Hit it. Fastball up in the zone.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Well, right here, this is what you live for when you know you got a great hitter behind you.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. In is Gerardo Parra. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Nationals, center fielder Gerardo Parra.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Batting second,
stepping in is Josh Reddick. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Ran it in on the fists. 0-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Hit to short. Escobar has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Corey Belanger, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Belanger.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a slider can't make it back to that outside edge, and that takes the count to 2-2 now. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Number 3, Michael Taylor.
Michael Taylor is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Batting 8.
So striding forward now, Alcides Escobar. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Chopped weakly to the left. There's Harrison for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting 9.
Standing in, John Gray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-0 pitch on the way. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
There's 2 outs in the inning, 3-1 count to the pitcher. You got to make him swing the bat right here. You just have to.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Harper.
And that misses for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And a base hit. So early trouble to lead off the inning. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
He's such a good hitter. You don't see him miss pitches that are right there in a good hitter's location very often.
Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Josh Harrison stands in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belanger camps under it, and he's got it for out number 2. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. He's sitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He'll match up now with Joe Ross to lead off the inning.
Lorenzo Cain.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Now batting number 15.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Lucroy. He reached on a single in his first try. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. In now, Joe Ross. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Joe Ross.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Gerardo.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Goldschmidt. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1. Sliced hard on the ground. There is Pedroia. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Swing, strike two. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. The relay. And he's safe. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Striding in once again. Corey Belanger. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup floats outside here for ball one.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
In the air, down the left field line and deep. Reddick on the run. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
The right fielder,
now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike three swinging. And that ends the inning. Stepping in, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Left field and deep. Dahl racing back to the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Baseman number 20.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. A base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. Now batting, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Andrelton Simmons.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2. Josh Harrison stands in. He popped out in his first trip.
Baseman Josh Harrison.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And now a stoppage here as a balk has been called. And that could wind up being a costly one, as it'll move that base runner into scoring position now with 2 away. The 0-2 pitch. Grounded to short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Alcides Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Alcides Escobar.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Here it comes on 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
The pitcher number 55.
Digging in. John Gray. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. John Gray goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Matt Wieters.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dahl's in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So striding in, Joe Ross, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. They'll get it in quickly to the shortstop to hold the man at third, but they're at the corners to start the inning.
Number 8.
In is Gerardo Parra. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch on its way. Chop foul wide of first. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Dahl has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning.
The left fielder, number 22.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for Washington, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Kane. And that retires the side. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Harrison has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Ready on 1-2. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Bryce Harper now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Donaldson.
First delivery to him on the way. Josh Donaldson is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Andrelton Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. Ready once again, Josh Harrison. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Josh Harrison.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Matt Wieters. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Coming in on it is Kane, but he won't get there. It falls in. Throw won't get him. Digging in once again, Joe Ross. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. John Jaso. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone.
John Jaso.
High in the air out to center field. Kane is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Sammy Solis is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36.
Striding in once again, Corey Belanger. He'll start.
Leading off for Colorado, first baseman Corey Belanger.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Got him to go down swinging there. Corey Belanger becomes the first out of the inning. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's taken for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Around first is Escobar on his way to second. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a two-out double.
The pitcher, number 55.
Digging into trying to again, John Gray, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ryan Madsen will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out.
Ryan Madsen.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And he takes ball one. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-2 pitch. This is line to left. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ryan Butcher gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Ryan Butcher.
Ready for another chance? Gerardo Parra. He'll match up with a new pitcher to
leading off for Washington. Center fielder.
Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon onto the grass, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Josh Reddick. He was retired via the ground. Ball last time up. Nelson Cruz will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swing and a little blooper to center. Escobar ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Bryce Harper now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And that's in there. Base hit. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Dustin Pedroia.
Brendan Kinsler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do.
Number 21, Brendan Kinsler.
Started that swing a bit too early. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Under it now is Simmons to take it in for round number 2. Now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Swing and a liner. Another base hit. How about the game he's putting together? Now 4 for 4 in this one. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy.
Simmons dives. What a stop. Touché, sir. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Taylor, 1 away. Josh Harrison stands in. Last time through was a base hit.
Harrison.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Taylor has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Carlos Estevez will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Colorado, number 54, Carlos Estevez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. At the plate, Corey Belanger. He hit a sac fly earlier.
First baseman, Corey Belanger.
Neil Kotz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here.
27, Neil Kotz.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
There to take it in is Donaldson for the first out.
The right
Stepping into the
3.
box, Michael Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Trevor Rosenthal answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the
number 9. Trevor.
Randall Grichuk will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Randall Grichuk.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter. But making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Jeremy Hazelbaker will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up with 100 miles an hour. They just have to be ready to swing.
He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Carlos Estevez. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Number 19,
Cheslor Cuthbert. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. They left